If I'm trying to, baby, if we really don't have no babies, I ain't trying to go back home. I cannot be the only one that song has been stuck in my head. Anyways, hey guys, welcome back to my channel if this is not your first time here. Hi. Just like the title indicates, you already know what is going on. Before we start, let me just say something that a lot of you might have not even noticed. I am black. I am black.
An African child.
I know, it's crazy. But you might be wondering, why is this black girl coming to let us know that she's dark skinned and have never done black eyeshadow before? Like, okay, did we ask? This is not the video you asked for, but this is the video you need. Today I'm going to be stepping out of my comfort zone and trying something that I have always been afraid is not going to look good on me, particularly because of my skin color. And I'm also going to be talking about colorism and how colorism has affected me by my experience. Now from the top, make it drop, that's a web. I did my brows off camera because that is not what we are here for. Time to start. Once again, apologies because I'm gonna be looking at my mirror. Okay, just to enter the conversation, let me just give a little light on what colorism is. Just a quick little definition. Colorism is the discrimination or prejudice against someone of a particular skin shade by someone within that race. It is typically favorism towards light skin and discrimination or the exclusion of darker skinned people. Please note that colorism is not racism. So when I say that there is colorism in Nigeria, don't try to correct me, because I do believe a lot of Nigerians do not believe in colorism. Most people say that colorism is as a result of colonization and the European standard that's been inbuilt into our society and our system, and I do agree with that. I do. Oh, by the way, I do have an inspiration for this look I'm going to be doing today. Yeah, that is my inspiration, and I really hope I can pull it off because it's snatched. I've been watching millions and millions of smoky eye looks for dark skinned people, and I'm still afraid to try it on myself. Growing up, me personally, I wouldn't say that I have experienced the depth or the impact of colorism. Yes, I've been insulted. Yes, I've been bullied because of my skin tone. Yes, I've been discriminated against, but nothing that has ever happened to me has affected me to the point that I remember it or it stuck with me. That's based on like people around me, but I have been affected by the media and what is shown in the media and stuff like that. Throughout my life while growing up, I never actually saw a problem with my skin. I still don't. Growing up, I actually would say I even wanted to be darker, but just because I saw being dark as so beautiful, there was just something about looking at dark skinned people. So I would stay in the sun, get that burnt, get crisp burnt. But the moment that actually made me realize that society don't really like dark skin was not from my experiences, but watching people go through things, especially in school. So high school was cool. There was this girl when I was in senior secondary school. Every single day she walks by my class, people are shouting and calling her names, especially things like burnt plantain. And like the girl would obviously laugh it off. She would. What do you want her to do? Cry in front of them? It just never sit right with me, and I begin to question why people don't really like dark skin. I was like, bitch, is you blind? You must be blind. Anyways, let's continue. You think I'm going to pull off this look? Anyways, I need to briefly talk about colorism in makeup. That is where I first started seeing colorism. Not too long ago, I started getting into makeup. I started wanting to put on makeup. Like something so basic as having my foundation shade available to me. They couldn't even provide that. And yes, I know now the makeup industry is getting more diverse. There's growth, but there's no fast enough growth. You feel me? One time when I first started getting into makeup, I don't know who I spoke to, but I let the person know that I'll be finding it difficult to find foundation in my shade, and the person was going off on how there's foundation in your shade. Don't get me wrong, there's even black foundation, but here's the problem. It's not that available, and then it is highly expensive. it's almost like they're trying to tell us that being black is expensive. Even yesterday, I went to the store because I really needed to get a contour palette. So I was going through their variety of contour palette and I was using my hand to test. If anyone can contour my hand, I'm just gonna take it and use it like that. The darkest shade on all of the palettes, no single palette could even contour my hand. Who are they trying to market to? This is Nigeria. The sun is hot. Majority of Lagosians are dark skin. Remember in definition I said lack of inclusivity for dark skin. That is also a form of colorism. Right now I'm just using brown to blend out the black because I see a lot of people doing that. So in the cosmetic industry there's something called bleaching. It's quite popular. I won't be surprised if there's bleaching tablets. And even yesterday when I went to the store once again looking for makeup in my shade that I did not find, there was a whole aisles, I know I'm exaggerating, maybe like 3 shelves of various bleaching products. You see skin whitening, max, this and that, this and that, and it was right across the shelves for natural curly hair. So like we are promoting natural curly hair, but you can't promote natural dark skin.
I was shocked, honey. I was in tears almost.
I reserve my comments. So I'm just trying to blend out this black, and this black is not dark enough for me at all. Did I just say that? I've always been afraid to use dark eyeshadow and now I'm saying the black is not dark enough for me. Something wrong somewhere in this brain. Going into makeup, I wasn't seeing a lot of inclusivity for dark skin, and I will be looking at makeup looks, and because I haven't seen a dark skin person do that makeup, not only eyeshadow but like skin and stuff, I wouldn't be able to visualize how exactly it's gonna look on me. And occasionally hearing that I can't use certain type of lip gloss, I can't use certain type of eyeshadow because of my skin shade. One of the things that really stuck with me was that what if I use black eyeshadow and it just looked like I have a black eye? People would ask me what is wrong in the house. I know it sounds very unreasonable and like, oh, that's the reason you can't use black eyeshadow, but that's my reason. But recently I've occasionally been coming across dark skin people use dark eyeshadow and it's really been hyping me up, I guess. I had to deliberately look for those people. They won't be what is going to flash in your face when you check for makeup on Instagram. Unless it's already in your algorithm, you're not gonna see dark skin people. You're not. So I had to deliberately look for the dark skin people, and I've been very successful because I've set my algorithm to give me black skin makeup artists. Now if you want to know some of the people I recommend, honey, I got a list for you. So this list I have for you is most of their following is on Instagram, but they have, some of them have TikTok, some of them have YouTube. If I mispronounce any name, I'm deeply sorry. Nezra Looks, I love her so much. Charcoal Shade, she's a Nigerian. Oh my gosh, she's so talented. Israelu Looks. I know by my left toe that I did not just say Israelu Looks. What is that? The handle is I Serve Looks. Daja Rambo, Timmy on the Beat. Now this look I'm doing today is highly inspired by Timmy on the Beat. Donida Kowitz, Isabel Ikeme, Pradolik. This is the first ever dark skin makeup artist on Instagram that I started stalking and loving. And then lastly is Ona Opepo. She's also a Nigerian. And if the ones I called today are not in the makeup style you want, trust me, there are lots more dark skin makeup artists you could follow. So I've talked a little bit about colorism in makeup. Colorism is not only prominent in the makeup or cosmetic industry, but also very highly prominent in our media industry. If you see the roles they give dark skin people compared to roles they typically give light skin people, light skin people are always like the rich people, the ones that everybody prefers. Then the dark skin usually comes in, oh, gateman or area boy or the servants or something like that. And I haven't been seeing any change in that aspect when it comes to Nigeria. You know what I'm saying. So colorism is pretty visible in our entertainment industry. But there's something I noticed, and correct me if I'm reaching because I don't want to be out here spreading misinformation. There might be also traces of colorism even in the influencing business on Instagram. Child, I'm basically almost done with what I have to say, and I'm not yet done with my makeup, so let's just time lapse. Only me. I can't believe a few hours ago I was scared that I'm not gonna look good. Hey.
Y'all, we don't understand. Like, look at me. Look at I.
And I'm not even done. No, I'm not done. Should I come closer?
Oh my God. Wow.
I almost mistook me for a beauty guru. After me, now me. So in conclusion about the colorism and everything, I tried to make this from a personal perspective, but colorism hasn't affected me on a deep level. And according to societal norms, being a girl, being on the bigger side and being dark skinned, I would say the one I faced most discrimination is being on the heavy side, and the one I faced least discrimination is being dark skinned. That's what I have to say about that. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it at any point, you know what to do. I upload every Sundays and Thursdays 4 p.m. West African time. So if you like that consistent content, you know what to do. Subscribe. I have other videos for you to watch so you can binge on that. Step out of your comfort zone, honey.